New Constitution by Saadat Hasan Manto, setting the story is in the subcontinent at the time when the British were ruling the whole of subcontinent. Plot of the story is very interesting. All the events are set in a series of order, and story has a proper beginning, middle, and the end. And important parts of plot, they are like number one, first introduction. The new constitution, in this story, main character, the leading character is Ustad Mangu, who runs the Tonga. And this new constitution is translated from Urdu short stories. Saadat Manto is an Urdu short story writer, and he's a great writer. And his name is Saadat Hasan Manto. Manto has written beautiful stories. There is a book, 13 short stories of Saadat Hasan Manto. You can buy those 13 short stories, and you will find some very interesting short story, short stories. In this short story, Ustad Mango, he is was deceived due to his thinking. He thought that the new constitution, it was India Act 1935, the new constitution which had been announced by the government will change the life. He thought that it would change the lives of the poor people, and all would be treated equal, and there would be equal opportunities. Here, it is similar to George Orwell's Animal Farm, where animals are given this slogan that all animals are equal and all animals are important. So here, 19 India Act 1935, it was people were told that they would be equal. So Sarmangu, he listens to the conversation of his passengers who go to court, usually they are lawyers or students who come from university or while going to university, and he believes that he would be free and everybody would be free. They would be equal because living under the British was not easy. Always slavery is always tough, so he was mistreated by the British soldiers. So he had this on his mind. But everybody wants to be free. It's basic right. It's the basic right of everyone to be free. So the rise of this action starts when Mango heard about the new constitution, a new law. And this could give some relief to the poor people. And Ustad Mango thinks that he has been made equal. So what he does, on the 1st of April, he goes out, he decorates his Tonga, and he goes and sees that there would be like people would be celebrating, but there was nobody. He's disappointed, but he thinks maybe people will get up late and they might start celebration later on. He sees a Gora, a British soldier, who had mistreated him. So this was the time. They start conversation, and the British soldier, his attitude is a bit insulting. So Mangu takes his whip and starts beating him. Both like start fighting, and Mangu also fights back because now he thinks he's equal. But Ustad Mangu is put behind the bars, and he's told that British were still the rulers and he was still the slave. He kept on crying that there was new constitution, but nobody listens to what he had to tell them. So this story deals with the theme of imperialism, hope, freedom, change, arrogance, and optimism. And it's narrated by the third person, and it is like a beautiful story. The new constitution is a hope for Mangu, but then his hopes are disillusioned when he is not given his due right. It's one of the masterpieces, one of the best short stories in the world, and everybody should read this short story.